That's the top five. So let's look at 6 through 10. Who we got? So we
Who
got.
we got?
So the order that the jump has it, they have Curry at number six. They got Anthony Davis at number six, followed by Paul
Seven.
George. Yeah, yeah, seven.
You said six.
Oh, okay. Anyways, six Curry, seven Anthony Davis, followed by Paul George, Damian Lillard, and last but not least, Joel Embiid. What are your thoughts
Not a
on
bad
Andrade?
6 to 10. All right. If I agree with the rest of the top 10 of the 2K of NBA 2K20's player ratings, yes, I do, because I'm just gonna say right off the bat, I'm glad Dame is getting the respect he deserves finally, and he should be on this list. I think 92, maybe even 93 is a good rating for him, and we saw Dame time happen this last playoffs. Paul George, I'm a little iffy on at number 8 because like he balls and he had a great season last season, but he's just so up and down when it comes to the playoffs. Like I don't know, but he also plays better D because Lillard's pretty small, so there's that. Davis and Curry, they deserve it. Curry, I think he's just a 95 because he didn't have a spectacular season last season. You feel me? But I would just say one of my theories or hypothesis, whatever, is gonna be that Curry's gonna have a balling out season this season. So I wouldn't be surprised if he even gets to like 97, 98 down the line. But yeah, I agree with it. The only one maybe, and we were talking about it earlier, the Joker could be in this top 6 to 10. Maybe take out Embiid just because, like, we've seen him play, but I don't know. I honestly don't know who else I would take off. But yeah, for the most part, I agree with this. 95 Curry, 94, 93, 92, 91. Yeah, it's pretty standard in my opinion. Pretty well-rounded ranking. What do you feel?
I mean, if there was a player I possibly would take out, I wouldn't say Joel Embiid. I'd say maybe, believe it or not, Paul George. And the two players that I might fill in with that would be Nikola Jokic, the Joker.
Wait, two players?
Two players, yes, two players that I might replace him with would be the Joker from
Oh,
the Denver
okay.
Nuggets, the starting center, Nikola Jokic, the Joker, or Russell Westbrook. Regarding Mr. Triple Double.
I'm out.
Regarding that. Look, hey, at the end of the day, there's a video game. There's
I feel you.
There's not gonna be based on real life. It'll probably be. It is.
They rank these people on a lot of
It is and it is not
ways.
at
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
time.
I agree.
But I probably wouldn't. And the only change that I'll possibly do is, okay, I'll keep Steph Curry, at a 95.
Bro, Curry is Curry.
Curry is Curry.
Davis is Davis.
Steph Curry, Chef Curry. You can't sleep on that. He's the best shooter in the NBA, possibly the best shooter ever
Of all time. Yeah.
To
Not just in
exist.
the NBA. Yeah, exactly. To like ever pick up a basketball.
I think they're overrating a little bit Paul George a little bit with 93. I actually will have him at a 92. Joel Embiid, I think they're sleeping on him. The guy's not a 91 in my opinion. I think he's a 93. He's arguably
2 points.
I would say arguably. Look, the question with Joel Embiid is it's not going to be on his talent. It's on his health. These past couple seasons,
Well,
he's been relatively healthy.
They also what they do allow with the ratings because it's like a bunch of other factors of their game. Like Embiid doesn't have the best ball handling, so I think that's what holds him back from you get me.
Maybe, but he keeps on getting better and better and better. The guy can shoot it. He's a threat. From three.
Yeah.
Defensively, no question. That guy, you better think not twice but 3 times if you're gonna go into the paint. And Joel Embiid is right there because he's gonna swat that shot.
He's like what 7'3" or something, 7'2".
7'2", 7'1". I'm not gonna try him. And I'm definitely that's 2 places I'm not gonna try.
Ain't
I'm not
no average person trying him.
I'm not gonna try him in the NBA court, and I'm definitely not gonna try him on Twitter because I know he's gonna roast
Flame
me
your
up.
ass, yeah.
He's gonna flame ass alive. I think Anthony Davis is a little bit overrated because mostly for his injury. The guy has
That's
not-
what I was thinking around the
You
same
know,
thing.
the
But it's
guy-
just like Davis is so talented.
He's very talented, but that talent is no good
That's
if you're
true.
not in the NBA court.
It's
So I
weird
think-
too, because it's Embiid gets injured a lot, but I don't know. I feel like the majority of people, including myself, maybe you too,
But
we give a
lately-
little more leeway to Davis than Embiid.
But lately, Embiid's been playing more games, than Anthony Davis, has in the NBA regular
Well,
season.
Davis also had that whole trade
Um,
show last season.
Exactly, but And last but not least, my last point that I would say is yes, Damian Lillard time, is Dame time is getting a little bit more respect, but I still think he's getting underrated.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. I was gonna say I'm surprised you didn't pick him. That you would like take him out or not.
No, hell no.
I feel like a lot of people would.
I would actually have him as my number
Eight?
number 8, right
Okay.
there, the third best.
'Cause he's
in
clutch,
that
right?
list. He's clutch. He has the clutch gene as quote unquote as Skip
Kawhi?
Bayless was saying.
Oh, okay.
But the guy's super wet. From outside.
Can
And
lead
then-
a team.
Can lead a team. And the guy's he plays defensively pretty sound.
Yeah.
Basketball, two-way player.
Imagine if he was a little taller.
If he was a
It'd be
little
crazy.
bit, if he was a little bit taller, he'll be the best point guard in the NBA.
Oh, I could see. I could see that.
By far. No question about it.
See, I feel like a lot of people, like how you said you would trade George for Russell.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of people would be like, "Oh, Russell over Lillard." Personally, I would not say that.
No.
But I could see. I could see fans saying that.
No, man. I'll have Lillard, man. Because Russell Westbrook, yes, Mr. Triple Double himself. The guy can
Yeah.
ball. One of the best point guards in the NBA.
Inconsistent shot.
But he still has a glaring weakness in his game,
And
which
needs
is
better defense.
the
Or
guy
more
can't-
consistent defense.
It's like, okay, man, the guy when it comes to shooting it, consistently, he bricks a lot. Especially come playoff time. But for the most part, I do agree with that list.
I like the Joker comment though. I agree. I looking at this, I still don't know who I would take out. I think I would agree with you about taking George out, maybe Embiid, but the Joker deserves to more record. I think maybe after this season he'll finally solidify himself as a top 10 NBA, because that's what he proved to me last season. When I was watching him play regular and playoffs, I was like, yo, this guy can ball, can pass, can do everything.
They're gonna need another strong regular season, and they're gonna need to push the Clippers and the Lakers, which are the favorites right now in the
Yeah.
West. They need to push into like 6 games or 7 games, and then people are not gonna be sleeping on them.
True.
Regarding that, but
I think the only thing he needs to do is lose a low weight or something, just to like more agility.
I mean, yeah, sure.
That's just my personal opinion.